If you wake up to pee at night, it's not your bladder. It's something completely different. So aging is not the problem. There's several other things that I'm going to show you that are the problem. So this hormone is super important in the prevention of excessive urination, especially at night. But when you're no longer standing and you lay horizontal in bed, a lot of that fluid is going to get absorbed back into the blood, and it has to go somewhere, and it's going to go out through the kidneys. So if you have fluid retention, suspect these two problems right here, especially if you urinate in the middle of the night and not a lot of urine comes out, or anything that's related to neurogenic or neurological, think B1 and magnesium. So now let's talk about how to turn this thing around. Avoid all alcohol, okay, at night. No fluids. 3 hours before bed. You don't want to have salty things right before bed. You don't want to consume any snacks at night. If you have too much sodium and not enough potassium, and this is very common, the kidneys will not respond to that hormone like they should anymore. And so one thing that I recommend is start increasing higher potassium foods, avocados, or even take a high potassium electrolyte in the early part of the day, not at night. Also, just helping people stop drinking too much caffeine. And it's amazing how many people drink coffee all day long, and they just need to cut down the caffeine because the diuretic is just pushing the fluid out. I don't want to beat a dead horse, but no snacking. Also, keep your carbs lower, okay? If you reduce your carbs and your sugar, then there won't be any reason to actually cause the water to go out. You have to realize that water follows sugar, okay? So if there's more sugar, it's going to follow it and it's going to go out through the urine. And then this other point of no large protein meals, be careful at night of doing too much protein. It's just going to cause you to urinate too much. And if you have the situation where you have to pee really bad and only a little bit comes out, and like, what's going on? Well, that's a neurological thing. So more B1, and whatever it says to take on the directions, I would multiply it by 4 because you need a higher amount. You need a therapeutic dosage of B1. Also add magnesium glycinate and more potassium.